Namaskara. Welcome back to AI Product Design Challenge. In today's episode, we will discuss about one of the biggest questions. What actually makes an AI product smart? As a designer, we keep hearing some words like LLM, Gen AI, ML, training data, but nobody explains this in a simple language or a human language. So today, I will be breaking down these concepts using one of the most trusted sources in AI, like OpenAI, Stanford's AI Index report, forward, MIT's Introduction to Deep Learning, and Google's Crash Course of Machine Learning. All the sources link will be in the description. You may check it out. So let's get into this deeper. So this whole episode is divided into 5 different parts. Number 1, LLM. Number 2, machine learning. Number 3, training data. And number 4, Gen AI. And number 5, we will be making up the conclusion what we can take from this. So let's start with LLMs, the large language model. According to OpenAI's research paper, the simplest way to understand the LLM is it predicts the next most likely word. I repeat, it predicts the next most likely word. And that's really it. LLMs don't understand the language the way humans do. They recognize the pattern across billions of examples. It's like your phone predicts the text, but on a mind blowing scale. The Stanford AI Index 2024 reports also points out the power of LLM comes from two things. Number one, huge amount of data. Number two, huge amount of computations. For designers, here's the takeaway. LLMs aren't magical. They are the extremely advanced pattern continuation machines. So when you design prompts, chat flows, or AI product interactions, treat the model like a prediction engine, not a mind reader. Machine learning sounds intimidating, but the core idea is exactly what Google's ML crash course teaches us. ML is learning from examples instead of instructions. If you start showing 1,000 pictures of cat to the system and 1,000 pictures of no cat, it start understanding the pattern that separates from one from other. This is also how MIT's deep learning crash course teaches you about supervised learning. There is no if this, then that. There is no manual rule writing. The system figures out the pattern by itself. This matters for designers because ML is only as good as the examples we feed it. It can accidentally learn wrong backtrace. It doesn't think, it detects statistical signals. This helps you define constraints, UX safety nets, and more intuitive AI assisted flows. If ML is learning, then the training data is the teacher. The Stanford AI Index and Google report both emphasizes that better data is equals to better model. Biased data is equals to biased model. Training data is just a collection of examples like sentences, images, and conversation or even ratings. The quality of these examples completely determine how accurate the AI is, what tone or style it adopts, what mistakes it tends to make, how fair or biased it becomes. This is why the companies like OpenAI and Anthropic openly talk about that you need to refine our pipelines, filtering out the biased data and building a safety layers on the top of the training data. Designers often ignore this part, but it directly affects the error messages, the user expectations, prompt instructions, and microcopy. Gen AI or generative AI essentially creates new things using patterns from the old things. The Harvard AI introduction explains it simply that Gen AI doesn't copy, it learned from the pattern to come up with a different combinations. That's why tools like Midjourney or ChatGPT can't retrieve the stored data. It every time it comes up with new combinations of visuals or text. For designers, this unlocks the rapid ideation, iterate flows, variations, creative explorations. But it also means that generative AI is creative, not accurate. Generative AI is creative but not accurate. You still need human judgment over the output that Gen AI gives. That's what OpenAI and DeepMind also emphasizes upon. See, you don't need to be an engineer, but you still need to know how actually AI works at a conceptual level. The Nelson Norman group, the Enning group, actually published a research paper that AI powered product fails because of designers don't understand the underlying behavior, because it leads to broken expectations and confusing interactions. When you understand these basics, then you get design, better prompts, clear instructions, realistic flows, safer AI behavior, and human friendly fallback states. This is what separates AI as a feature from AI as truly helpful product. If AI still feels like a black box, that's okay. That's fully okay because it become more clearer, a lot more clearer when you actually understand the pieces, the core pieces behind it. And in the next episode, we will be diving into some more interesting topics that most of the designers don't, but we should. AI's non deterministic behavior, and we will learn about why this is a biggest risk and opportunity in the US design. If you ever wonder why same prompt gives you a different output every time, or why sometimes AI behaves inconsistent, the next episode will make everything click. So if you like this breakdown helpful, get like, drop your questions in comments, and hit subscribe for the upcoming episode. And I will see you in the next one. Namaskar.